Hello, traders, and welcome to the Market Open Preview brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Hello, traders, great to be with you. It is May 28th on a Wednesday, halfway through our short trading week 2014. Hello, and great to be with you again on a bright, sunny, blue sky day in Pattaya, Thailand. Traders, got a lot to talk about today. If you would please give me the opportunity to introduce myself to you. My name is William K. Gilday. I will be your moderator through the educational series. Traders, I've been trading since the year of 2006. I retired from the Fire Rescue Department in West Palm Beach, Florida, Palm Beach County, after a 27 great year career. And 9 days later, I got on the Big Bird, decided to come to Thailand for a couple of months. Traders, it's 2014, and I am still here in Thailand trading the Forex market full time. Traders, Forex is just a great opportunity. It's a great career. First career or second career. For me, it's my second career, and I am enjoying the heck out of it. It is just awesome to be with you. That's a little bit about myself. Let's get to the news, but before we do that, let's jump over and take care of the legal stuff. This is our risk disclaimer. Traders, Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, if you are trading with money that is paying your bills, please sit back, take a deep breath, and go to a demo account until you can trade the Forex markets comfortably with your financial situation. Traders, please join us at www.fxclearing.com for your trading needs, trading education, and there's where you can find a great demo account. All right, traders, let's get to the news. Oops, no news events today, traders. Everything is very low impact today. There is very little news today. So nothing going on, nothing to move the market, which is okay. That just means we have a technical trading day. And traders, I do not have a problem with that. However, just to bring up a note, the S&P 500 is in an all-time high above 1900. Happened on the day before yesterday, and it is just going through the roof. The Dow Jones was up also yesterday. So the indices are up out of the U.S. That's a nice thing, but the biggest news is the S&P 500 is above 1900, record highs. Unbelievable. Looks like Bernanke did a decent job after all, huh? All right, traders, what do you think? Let's get to the charts. Let's do it. Traders, let's start off with the Aussie dollar daily chart. Okay, the Aussie dollar here is bearish in this slide. This is a daily chart, so there's quite a lot of candles. There's probably 3 or 4 months worth of candles there. So it's bearish. It's been selling off. What is the problem here now on this daily chart? It has bounced off the 200 exponential moving average. That is a turquoise line on my chart there, teal line I guess it is, and it's at 0.9225. So how are we going to do this? Well, I'm still bearish, and I'm still going to take bear trades. The only thing we need to be aware of is that 200 exponential moving average is there, and it has been hit like 4 times if you look on that chart, and it has not been able to close below it. So we'll have to keep that in mind as we go through the rest of our analysis on the Aussie dollar. But my bias is to take short trades, sell trades on the Aussie dollar. Okay, traders, this is the 1 hour chart. Pretty easy trade setup here. Not a lot to look at. Basically, the 200 exponential moving average is above price, above the candles. So I drew a trend line here. It's a 3-touch trend line, so it's a valid trend line. You can see where my black arrow is to the downside. What I'm saying here is on the 1 hour chart, why don't we get a close below the trend line and with a retest, and that can be just one candle, and get a retest of the trend line, and then we'll take it short. By that time, I would expect the MACD and the Williams R percentage indicator both to be one below the 0 line on the MACD and below the negative 20 line on the Williams percent indicator. So this looks really nice. You can see on the bottom of the chart I placed where support would be, and traders, that's where you would want to get out. Probably 10 or 15 pips above that support area, because you know me and you are not the only ones that see support at that level, and there'll be plenty of people exiting their trades at that level. Traders, let's go to the 15-minute chart. This is the 15-minute chart, and again, did the trend line. The only difference here is the 200 exponential moving average is below the current candles, and I put the trend line, so we have a confluence area where the trend line meets that 200 area. That's a pretty big support area. So I would not want to be shorting this here, because you're coming down to pretty heavy support, both at the 200 at 0.9249 and the trend line. So I'm not looking to do anything there. And if you look at your MACD and your Williams R indicator, they're both in the up mode. And the MACD's last histogram is higher than the previous two. So that would definitely wake me up to that. So I think our best deal is if we can get it closed right at the 200 exponential moving average, stop goes just above it, and we'll short it. Or you can put your stop above the trend line. That is fine if you want to give it a little bit of room to breathe. The other option is wait till it closes a full candle, gives a retest, and then comes back down, and you're basically taking a trade about 0 50, 45, somewhere in there, and you can trade that to the downside. All right, let's go to a different chart. Traders, this is the New Zealand dollar. Took a look at this today. I'll tell you, I looked at 6 currency pairs in my forecast that I do for FXCL. And folks, you can take a look at that if you go to fxclearing.com and sign up for my forecast. It's free and will be sent to your email every day. And I go over 6 currency pairs every day. All right. So the New Zealand dollar is to the downside on the daily chart. It is bearish. What is the problem here, though? At this slide, when the slide was taken, what is the problem? We're at support, folks. Look at the price action left of that chart. We are at some serious support here. A little scary if you were trading the daily chart. In fact, if you were trading the daily chart, you wouldn't even think about going short here. You'd have to fib that and look to go short from there. However, if you look at your MACD and your Williams R indicated on the bottom of the chart, those are pretty bearish. So I think everything is in line for what we want to do. All right, traders, let's jump over to the 1 hour chart. Here's the 1 hour chart. We were able to do a full setup on this 1 hour chart, and I was able to fib this at 2 to the right, 2 to the left on the upper high candle and the low candle. Why do we do 2 to the right and 2 to the left on both of them? That signifies that that is the actual low of that fib. So I'm not going to get a candle that's going to take that out while I'm working in that swing and this fib. So what we come up with is that we did the fib, we're taking it to the downside, so we're wanting this to pull back about to that 85, 50 area, 55 area, somewhere in there. We'd like to see that come back down. Why did I pick the 38.2 fib to come back down? Well, I looked left at the chart. Left of the chart, look at all those candles and look at how price reacted to that price. And I said, well, if it's going to pull back, there's a good chance it's going to react to that price level. So let's take it down from there. Take it down from there, and the other nice thing is, look at where I put support. Support is going to bounce, but we can get to break even by then, and that's the key, right? Get to break even. We're going to break through the support, and then we're just going to take that down to our take profit area, which is the 161.8 at 0.8500. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to take that down. I'd probably take that at like 85.10, guys, girls. 85.10, 85.15, somewhere in there. I'd get out of the trade because, again, me and you are not the only ones that are seeing that level. So you'd want to definitely get out before you get to that level, right? You'd hate to miss that and have this thing bounce all the way back up and take you out with a stop loss exit and a loss in the trade. So trade management is required. All right, traders, let's take a look at the last chart for today, and that's going to be the 15-minute chart. again, we were able to basically do, traders, the same thing. On the 15-minute chart, we were able to get a trade setup, a take profit. Now, what is the difference on this chart? We've got support. You can see where my arrow is to the downside. That's support there in that area. And the other thing is, if you look where 85.49 is marked off, that is the 200 exponential moving average. So the 200 exponential moving average is definitely our resistance. So at this point here, and this is coming out to you probably 12 candles before the London Open. So hopefully we'll stay in this price area because we're getting basically into an inactive zone. Asia has fully opened and they're into their day pretty well now. So hopefully this will stay at that price area. Or if it wants to pull back more, that's great. And then we're going to take the short. You see where the stop is? The stop's where it needs to be. And that was a very conservative stop at 23.6 fib. And the reason I put it there, traders, was because, again, I looked left of the chart and saw that price reacted to that area. So traders, we have two pairs. The Aussie dollar, be a little cautious. I do think we have a trade setup. But the New Zealand dollar, we have great trade setups on the 1-hour chart and the 15-minute chart. I think we have a good setup for today, and I think it's going to work out well. Traders, on behalf of myself and FXCL Excellence in Trading, I'd like to thank you so much for being with me today. And traders, please remember to trade safe and trade smart. Traders, we bring this to you before the London Open every trading day. This is William Gilday saying thank you so much and bye-bye. Sorry for the delay, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.